Welcome back, everyone. The Wake Up West Texas time right now is 8:24. Hey, the Fort Concho Speaker Series is back at Old Fort Concho. And guess what? Right now, I have the one who is giving the first lecture of today here at noon o'clock at Old Fort Concho. Joining me now is friend to the show, Mr. Corey Robinson. He is the curator of history. Good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
I am wonderful. I think I'm going to be really excited with this interview because you can see he put on the gloves, which means we have some artifacts here. We're going to talk about this in just a little bit. But first, tell us about what this series is about today.
The Speaker Series is a series of lectures that we give in April and September, and it's every Wednesday at noon. And so this week I'm going to be talking about a collection that we have at Fort Concho, but the topics range. They range from stories about Texas Rangers, people's family members, history of the local area, history of World War II, history of whatever. But specifically this week I'm going to be talking about Fort Concho and the Douglas McChristian collection.
Yeah, so tell us about this collection. What is it all about?
All right, well, this is one of the largest privately owned collections that was in the United States that was uniforms and equipment, accoutrements, documents, photographs that all related to the soldiers of the late 19th century.
Really?
Yes, and unfortunately, Doug McChristian found out he had a terminal illness, so he contacted Fort Concho and said, I would like for you and your site to have this collection. So with the help from the local community, with members of the Fort Concho board, with the members of the Fort Concho membership, we were able to purchase this collection and go to Arizona, pick it up, and drive it back to Fort Concho.
This is amazing. Now, he's going to be showcasing a lot of the things that are in the collection, but you have bought some things that he won't be showcasing, so we're getting the exclusive.
Yeah.
Tell us about these.
All right, in the collection, we have over 1,200 pieces.
Wow.
So very small pieces, a few large pieces, we're still counting them. So I'm going to say over 1,200. We're probably looking at more like 1,500. But these three items right here, I just kind of pulled because it kind of shows the scope of what we're looking at here. I guess I'll start with the belt right here. So this is a pattern 1876 Prairie belt, and it was used to hold the 45-70 ammunition of the soldiers of the time period. This could be worn by infantry soldiers, cavalry soldiers, whoever it was issued to. Specifically the 1876 campaign belt, but there were different variations of it. So this variation actually had these rings placed on here so that you could hang stuff, including holsters, bayonets, other accoutrements that you might have, because it was difficult to slide it onto the belt. So that's interesting enough, but was more interesting, and this is due to Douglas McChristian because he was a researcher, historian, we actually know the individuals who carried this.
Really?
So there are two people who carried this particular belt. One of them was Private Jerry Perkins, Company F of the 22nd Infantry, but he was in the military only for 2 years, 1881 to 1882. So something happened.
Yeah.
He was discharged, and then this was reissued to another soldier, Martin Farkas, Company D, 22nd Infantry, and he served out his enlistment from 1882 to 1887. And the reason we know that is because inside of the belt, they wrote their names. So right there, it's kind of, oh, it's okay. So right here is Mr. Farkas. And then I believe, where is it? It's hard to see, but on one of these sides here, I believe it's right here. And this is the other name of the soldier that served here, but it wore down so much you can't really see it anymore.
Now, we are running out of time. Real quick, show us these other two pieces because I want to show people this.
A spoon that was used by the 10th Cavalry Band, so the Buffalo Soldier Regimental Band used this. And this is a prototype of a haversack that was never put into production. So this is actually a one of one. There was only one of these sent to the Ordnance Board, and here's the tag that they sent it to the Ordnance Board.
My goodness, can you tell this man is such a genius? If you want to know more about this collection and of course the Fort Concho series, head out to the event today. Again, it happens at noon. You can bring your lunch, I remember that,
yes.
Or you all provide a lunch for from Mr. T's Deli for like $7 and stuff. We'll have all that information on our website. Come on out, see Corey, and let's learn more about this collection. You are great as
thank
always.
You.
No problem. Absolutely. See, come back anytime as always. Well, hey, time right now is 8:29. A lot more ahead. We'll be right back after this break.